Gremlins, Lost Boys, Dancing on Ice. This man has starred in them all. It's Corey Feldman with Brooke Castile.
How do you think it went on Sunday?
Well, could have done better.
Corey and Brooke are in the skate-off.
There were moments where you kind of held your breath thinking he was going to fall, but he didn't.
I was holding on to my seat.
Corey.
Corey.
I think this week we can take a leap forward, and that's what I need to do. I recognize that.
This week, Corey's skating to Stand By Me from the movie Stand By Me, which he stopped in.
Performing to this will bring back some bittersweet moments in my life. I certainly had a lot of fun working on the film, but specifically, it makes me think of River. So if anything, I would probably dedicate this performance to him. My question is, can we put more of my upper body into the routine this week?
When he heard the music, he wanted to put some of his own dance moves into it.
Something more like that. Oh, I think as a dancer, I'm one of the best there is. I was friends with Michael Jackson.
Do it, yeah, good. Do all the Michael Jackson you can give me.
We used to dance together, and I learned from watching him. So if I could learn to skate as well as I can dance, then I think I'd be in the game. Oops, sorry.
We wouldn't normally put Michael Jackson moves into a slow song like Stand By Me, but we wanted to give Corey a little bit of freedom, a bit of confidence, but we really do need him to focus on the skating skills.
Ow! I'm not up to par yet, but I'm close. And I think I'm close enough to where, with some choreography that I'm comfortable with, like this week's, I think that I'll be able to really kind of step it up a notch.
Skating to Stand By Me, it's Corey Feldman and Brooke Castile.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see, and darling, darling, stand by me, oh, stand by me, oh, stand now, stand by me, stand by me. Stand by me, stand by me.
Well, there's something about Corey that always makes you think he's just walked out of a nightclub at 3 a.m. There's an uncertainty about his balance. Had to survive a skate-off after his first performance. Well, this was the lean on me moment. Brooks' skate was never off the ice, and there was some side-by-side pivots and a hip-hop sequence, and a swan lift. Here's the marks. 11 was his last score. Louis, 2.5. Robin, 2.5. Katerina, 3. Gives him 8.
8. I think, mate, this could take off. Big time. Oh, yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, you like that?
I like the rope.
Yeah, let me give him a go. Let's see. I don't want to get it trapped in a rat's tail, but... yeah. How was it for... Thank you. How was it for you, skating to that piece of music?
It was nice. During the choreography, I thought of River a lot, and it was very heartwarming. It was very beautiful for me.
Happy with the way it went?
And I was. I liked it a lot. I mean, I did obviously mess up the lunge at the beginning. I guess that's why they took the points away. I don't know, but I'll leave that up to them to decide.
Okay. Were you disappointed with that score?
I was very, yeah.
Yeah. How did you do?
You know, this week, I think Corey turned a corner with his approach, his mental approach, and he's worked really hard to get to this point. I have to say, when you started, Corey, you get so into the performance and what he's doing from here. He kept his glasses with him. We were supposed to get rid of those on the stage.
Well, they were worryingly in the middle of the ring.
Worryingly in the middle of the ring. But we got through it, and we enjoyed the week.
Yeah. Christine?
disappointment, Robin, there for Corey?
Disappointing to watch a little bit. I think it already started when it went wrong on the spin on the stage. You weren't that comfortable dancing. When you got into the Jackson moves was cool. Got onto the ice, it just feels that you're walking on the ice and it plods a little bit. It doesn't actually glide and there's not much blade action. And you can't then interact with your partner properly.
Okay. Louis?
My score is mainly for when you're off the ice, because there was more choreography off the ice, and it was for your performance facially. Unfortunately, there wasn't a huge amount of choreography on the ice, and I think Jane and Chris are great. They work with what they've got, and unfortunately, isn't much, because there wasn't many moves going on there. Yes, you were skating, but while you were skating, there wasn't much else going on. So I would say work harder on the choreography on the ice.
Yes. Katerina, say something positive,
Corey,
please.
you try so hard. Maybe less eggshells this time under your feet, but you can skate and you can't hide. In this canvas made of ice, I feel like this is not your playground, so you definitely need the audience this time to stand by you.
Well, if you want to stand by Corey to make sure that he's here next week, then vote for him when the lines open at the end of the show. Corey and Brooke.